Hello, I am Endlessness and welcome back to Final Fantasy VII Ever Crisis, and in this video I'd like to take a closer look at the newest Glenn and Matt banner and share with you my opinion on it. Glenn has Ice Arcanum outfit, and Beads of Protection increase Glenn's physical and magic defense and HP all by 10%, and then Frostblade Arcanum increases Ice ability damage by 35%. And while all Arcanums always have this same R ability, I'm a little bit surprised by this Beads of Protection R ability because it doesn't really provide that much protection overall. Yes, 10% defenses and HP isn't bad, but I think Glenn could have been a little bit better off with another R ability, for example the one that provides 20% defense and 10% attack. But overall, it's an Arcanum outfit with some increased survivability, so there's nothing to complain about. And also, normally I don't comment on how our outfits look, but I love this outfit and how well Glenn looks in it. First he have Anniversary outfit and now this, and I think while Glenn is almost never getting any banners, at least he's getting some great outfits. Considering the story and how connected Glenn is to Wutai and then FF7 Rebirth, I think this outfit fits him very well. Glenn got Blade of Ruin, and at OB10 120 it has 679 physical attack stats, and those R abilities are great with 62 P attack and 39 Ice Buoyancy, because while Ice Buoyancy is standard, those increased physical attack points are maxing out Glenn's physical attack, meaning you don't have to worry about equipping any other physical attack weapon, and you have 4 other weapon slots for other R abilities. And it also has Exegil boost slot and 2 standard P attack slots. And now the command ability deals 940% physical ice damage to a single enemy while applying Provoke. And each time you use this command ability, it increases command gauge by 20%, and this boost starts initially with 10%, but at OB6 it upgrades into 20%. And I think it's a good weapon overall. Great R ability points, and with 940% C ability means Glenn will hit hard. But I'm a little bit conflicted about it applying Provoke, because normally you don't want your DPS to be targeted by the boss. But this is a guild ranking banner, and everything about this weapon is just perfect for it. The boss has a single target charge attack, and it constantly reduces your command gauge, and Glenn is just perfect to counter that. And he also has some increased survivability to handle it, and this command gauge boost will be enormous help to quickly and instantly reach that max stance. But for general use, I don't think you want Provoke on your DPS character. Then we have Matt's new weapon, and at OB10 120 it has alright stats with nicely increased heal, and those R abilities are amazing. 62 heal and 39 buff debuff extension, and why is it great? 62 heal makes it the best healer stat stick, just like Centipede or Silver Color, but those two weapons have only 26 buff debuff extension points. And this one gets 39, meaning that you get an extra level if you have this weapon equipped as a sub-weapon. And then it has OQ materia slot for your heals, and heal boost slot for a much powerful single target cure Asuna. So overall, great materia slots on this weapon. And lastly, the command ability deals 420% non-elemental physical damage to a single enemy, and it decreases ice resistance, and if Matt is above 50% HP, it also decreases lightning resistance at the same time. And as usual, both debuffs initially start with mid-points, but OB6 they upgrade into high. And it also breaks Diamond Sigil and costs only 3 ADB to use it. So Matt has gotten a very nice support weapon, which allows him to debuff 2 elemental resistances and break Diamond Sigil with only 3 ADB. It's a very similar weapon to Nanaki's Silver Color, but stats I would say are slightly better, and well, of course those are abilities, and this single target heal boost slot is also great. And I'm sure that this weapon might be either very good for a future battle or just a very good overall support weapon for general use if you use Matt in your team. And also, Aerith got the limited weapon Terra Rod, which debuffs fire, ice and lightning, and it costs 4 ADB to use, and now Matt got 2 of those elements covered at the cost of 3 ADB, but it also breaks Diamond Sigil. Yes, it can't cover fire, but 3 ADB Diamond Sigil breaker is a huge deal, because most hard battles and summons have a Diamond Sigil. And for example, now you don't even need Nanaki for Ifrit EX battles, and you could use Matt in his place. I'm guessing it's the last banner where you can get Tifa ultimate weapon parts or gems, and I think it's a good banner overall because those two characters don't get banners very often, and those weapons increase their kit very nicely. Especially Matt's support weapon helps him to be a better support character because Aerith is so far ahead thanks to her having so many banner weapons, especially those limited ones. Glenn, as I said, is perfect for this guild battle event, and it's definitely a solid DPS ice weapon. It's more defensive, similar to Angel's, where Arcanum having provoked to provide support instead of 1.2 more damage under certain conditions, but overall it's nice, and it's Glenn's second elemental Arcanum, so it's a big deal for him. And also, it's one of those very few featured banners in year 2, so if you like Glenn, you could just secure the outfit and wishlist this weapon in the future. However, that's not all. Rebirth crossover has been just announced, and it's dropping next Wednesday, and we already know the banner lineup for it. Aerith, Yuffie and Spirit are getting their Loveless outfits, and you know what that means, right? It's 3 more limited banners in February, and that's just before the half anniversary, which will definitely have either 2 double character banners, or even more likely it will be the same as the anniversary, so 4 single character limited banners. So yeah, Glenn's kit is for this skill battle if you want to get a higher score, but unless you're a Glenn fan, with this overwhelming amount of limited banners and Rebirth crossover next week and half anniversary a month later in March, I don't think many people will pull on this banner, but I'd like to hear your opinion on this banner, and if you're going to pull or not, or maybe just skip and save for the upcoming Rebirth crossover or half anniversary or just for the future. Personally, I was planning to skip everything until the half anniversary in March, but I guess my plans have changed because Aerith is getting yet another limited banner. Yeah, it is how it is. But yeah, that would be all. So thank you very much for watching, and I hope to see you next one.